Welcome back to Only Friends, the
Hello,
podcast
hello.
where we are only friends.
My ski boots are right next to me, and I just realized I didn't buckle them, and I left everything on. So
All your
now
stuff on.
No, like I left I have a heater in my ski boots, so I left all
Oh.
of that on, and now that's gonna bother me the whole time that we're doing this.
Do you want to turn it off? I don't mind.
No, it's fine. I need to get rid of my, like, it's fine that it's on. It doesn't matter.
Right. It doesn't
It's
like
just-
waste like a battery or something.
No, because I have to charge them anyway, so it's like fine, but
Wait, they charge? Wait, I feel like I know nothing about ski anything. That's so cool that they have heaters in the boots.
well, you have to get them like custom, like you have to buy heaters to put in your boots.
Oh,
And mine
I
are
see.
like custom made boots. So it's not just like
fancy.
I went to the ski shop and picked up some boots. They did not
Right.
do that. And they were very uncomfortable. Like these I got fitted to my feet.
Oh.
Yes.
That's so cool. Does it actually, I mean, it probably helps a ton.
Yeah, but it's been really fucking cold. Actually, the past 2 days, my feet have wound up like getting pretty cold while we were up there. So I was like, what's going on?
Oh.
Didn't
like
pay a shit ton of money for my feet to get cold.
Returned.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't understand how it works, but I'm here for it.
It's like are they like hand warmer? I mean, obviously they're different, but like same vibe as like a hand warmer. I guess they do have like feet warmers where you can put in your shoes. I'm sure they're a lot better, but
it's definitely not like that. It's like your foot goes in on its own. So normally when I would rent boots, I would put the toe warmers on. But then like a lot of the times they just wind up getting like hard after a while or like don't work if you're using them for too long. And this is more of a like you're just in a warm room because it does like your whole foot.
Oh, I love that.
But there's no
there's
nothing
that would be my
stuck
vibe.
to your foot. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
They did.
It's like a portable
chilly.
heater.
Yeah.
It's a space heater in your shoe.
It's nice. And then you just like charge or you like warm them up a little bit before you go out so that like your toes get a little warm. So then when you're out there, you don't really know.
Well, that sounds like very luxurious, actually.
Yeah. But unfortunately, my boots are puke green and that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Was it like the only color they had?
Yeah. So when you get them fitted, I didn't know this going into it. I thought that I'd be like, I want this boot. And then you like fit my foot. But they literally scan your feet on the bottom, on the sides. And it basically tells them what kind of boot would be best for your foot because not all boots are the same. Like what TJ gets is different than mine because I have like really narrow feet and they just like told me they're like, okay, this is the best boot for you. And like I thought he just came out with like a random boot. He was like, he comes out and I'm sitting down and he was like, okay, this is great. This is the best one. He's like, and who doesn't love green? And I was like, ha.
You're like me, I don't.
Yeah, no, literally in my mind, I was like, I don't. But then like he walked away after I put my foot in it. And then I said to TJ, I was like, wait, is this like my boot? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, what? And I was like, there's orange on it. It's green. This isn't going to match my outfit.
My outfit.
And he was like, that doesn't matter at all. And I was like, to me, it does.
Yes, it does. But
and he was
half
like,
the thing.
I know. So then the guy came back and I was like, do you have like any other colors?
What did he say? No.
He was like, what? Like, and of course he's like a 40-year-old man. Like, why does it matter? Like,
do you have
why?
Prada?
Yeah. And
that matched my bag.
Then he like looked, but there was just like a purple one. And I was like, okay, I don't want purple either. And then I was just like, whatever. I'm like not going to be that annoying person. And obviously this is just like what's best for my foot. So I guess I'll just get it. But I was thinking about it today. I was like, I wonder if I could get them like spray painted a different color. Take them to like West Coast Customs or something.
Get little spinners on the sides.
Yeah. Like I feel like they could probably just paint them a different color.
I'm sure there's a way.
It's so funny because TJ was like, your pants will cover most of them and you won't even be able to notice. But every day we ride the ski lift, I just look at them and I'm like, ugh.
This puke green is gonna make me puke.
Yeah, it's actually like it's like a seafoam green. It's really pretty on its own, but like I have a hot pink jacket and it just doesn't go
that's
with
a
the
lot
vibe.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I just wish they were either black or white, a more neutral color that would just go with all of my chic ski outfits.
I know, that's so annoying. Like, why don't they think of that?
Yeah.
Like, come on, Skims, come out with some ski boots.
They would probably be so terrible. But, oh my God, the cats.
Where? In my room?
In your corner.
Are they fighting?
Yeah, one of them just like swatted at the other.
I don't know if this camera can see, but Erin and I are zooming.
Yes.
So she can see like a different portion of the room. I shut this closet behind me because it was open. It just looked because I know you see like a bunch of clutter, but in the camera, it's not as cluttery.
Yeah.
And so I shut it and I was setting up the microphone and I just heard meow, like a faint meow. And I was like, Frank's down. Like, what is he meowing at downstairs? I looked all over. It would probably be like 20 minutes and he was just trapped in the closet. Like I shoved him in there.
Well, that's what you get, Frank, for peeing on the couch.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's right. But he didn't do it this time. I went out of town and came back and
good boy.
No pee. So
good boy, Frank.
Maybe when Nolan gets back, he will, because he likes Frank. I mean, he likes Nolan the best.
Oh, Nolan isn't back yet?
No, he gets back on like Thursday, like in forever.
Oh, did he go to Indiana?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's been out there and he's in Nashville technically, but
I'm like, we may have to do another one over Zoom.
What?
Because it just makes me nervous.
Oh, with COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. He'll probably get tested when he gets back, but
that's true. Well, the fifth day is the best day for testing, it says.
Oh, well, that's Tuesday after he gets back. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We'll see what he feels like and everything. But yeah, like literally, I'm so glad I like crossing my fingers, like haven't got it yet. Cause I feel like everybody, especially in LA, it's just like going through.
I know. I feel like everyone I know who like had it doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
And
same.
Everyone I know who had it was vaccinated, mainly because I don't I know some anti-vaxxers, but I don't speak with them. And all of the people who are vaccinated who got it are like fine.
Yeah.
Like half of them didn't even know that they were sick. They just got it because like a friend was like
I exposed you on accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, I tested positive. So they got tested and they were positive and we're like, what?
Yeah. So like,
which is great.
Good. Yeah. Cause I've been reading it's more of like an upper respiratory thing now. And so it's not as like,
lungy.
But
it's also like, that means that the vaccine is working and
totally
we stan.
Yeah, we do.
And a lot of those people too had gotten boosters. So they were like, fine.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy. The data that's coming out with like all of that is pretty wild too. Just like showing how much more protected you are.
Yeah.
As opposed to just like your first dose of the vaccine as compared to like having the booster shot.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really seen any of that. I know I saw something about, I don't know how true it is, but it was like J&J isn't like super effective at all now with Omicron. But I mean, I'm sure it does help. It's probably just not as effective as the other one. So I'm like, well, good thing we got our Moderna mixture.
It's so crazy too, because I feel like so many people are just getting, like my mom has had her cold now since before I had it.
Oh yeah, she still has it?
Yes. I FaceTimed them on Christmas and she was like still so like congested and everything. I know.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? She's like, it's just a cold. And I was like, it's been almost a month.
Oh my God, if I had a cold for more than a week and a half, I'd be like, take out my sinuses, like do something.
I know. It's like, Mom, you got to do the nasal rinses. You got to do, because I think like when you're older, you just kind of do like what you knew when you were a kid. So it's like, okay, I'll just like take my medicine and like be fine. But like I was so like on top of it. I was doing like nasal rinses every day, like only eating soup, like cough drops, cold medicine. I really just went after it.
Yeah, well, that's good. Can you hear?
Yes, whatever is happening, I can hear.
Oh my God. Sorry. I'm going to like move her out of the room because she's on top of wrapping paper and it's so loud. So I'll have to like.
And do you want another one?
I do.
What time did you get in today?
I got in yesterday. I mixed up the days.
Oh,
I was originally going to today and then I know I was even there. I was like, wait, I leave Sunday.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I was like, damn, her flight must be early because you texted me at like, I think it was maybe like 10 a.m. my time or something.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And I was like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I flew in at 6 a.m. from Vegas.
Yeah. Wait, okay. So did you and Nolan, did you just do separate?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought he was going with you and then going.
No, I was originally like months ago, I was going to do Christmas at home and then go there because I've never been there, or to like Indiana, but then then I was like, I don't want to leave the cats for like over a week.
Yeah. And oh my God, like so many flights are getting canceled every day. And like COVID is so bad. It's probably better that you didn't.
Yeah. I'm like happy I'm home. It feels nice. And it's like kind of like not a lot of people are here still. So it just feels like kind of vibey and cute. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. I love LA when it's quiet.
I know. I don't think I've ever been here this close to Christmas. Like I came back literally the day after Christmas. And it was just
shit.
There was like no traffic.
Boxing Day.
Yeah, it is Boxing Day. But how was your Christmas?
It was good. Fine, quiet. I know I was like, I have nothing to talk about because I've been doing the same stuff that I've been doing since the last time we talked. I also can't believe it's been a week since we did the podcast already. Like truly time flies. But I mean, good food. So, oh my God, so much good food. I've just been like literally only eating for 5 days.
What was that thing on your story yesterday? I saw you posted a poll and you were like, do you guys know what this is? I voted no because I was like, I have no idea.
What do you have like a guess? Like when you looked at it, were you like,
I wish I could see it again because I feel like it looked just like meat in like a pie.
Yeah, it's basically I can't pronounce it in French. It's like a French Canadian dish. But it is like a pork pie or a meat pie. It has like a different name in French, but I'm gonna butcher that. So like, let's not pretend.
Okay.
But so Laura, she makes them every Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas we eat them for breakfast, and they're so delicious because she is French Canadian and I'm French Canadian. So it's pretty. It's funny too because like TJ's dad and his dad, like they're all Italian, but then every single one of them married like either an Irish or a French Canadian girl.
They got taste.
And I'm both. Like TJ's grandmother is Irish, and then Laura's French Canadian, and then I'm Irish and French Canadian.
Oh my God.
So they really like those pale girls.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, I would say the only thing I've done for like the past 5 days is ski and eat. And I did the puzzle that I got.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Was it hard?
It's not hard.
Wait, the one that Nolan got you for the thing? Oh, okay.
Yes. But I've just been like taking it slow because my back hurts, and doing puzzles is like
awful.
Tough.
No, I literally have the worst. I get more text neck from puzzles than my phone, I think.
Yeah, no, it's tough. So, and like after skiing, I only have so much in me. So I'll do it for like an hour a day, just like mindlessly.
Yeah.
Typically when Tim and Laura nap is when I have my puzzle time.
Oh, fun.
But what about you?
Yeah, it's so weird going home when it's not like your hometown.
Okay, that's what I want to say. Would you call Vegas home? Like you say that's your home?
No, like I don't think it's my home, but I guess I say like, oh, I'm going home to my parents. I feel like that's how I categorize it in my head.
Yeah, because I was going to say like, I wouldn't, because my parents also moved, for those of you who don't know, but like I absolutely would not, like I'd be like, I'm going to visit my parents.
Yeah, I think I kind of interchange that. Like I don't really think of it as home, but it's just like, that's where my parents are.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's just
I always find that so interesting.
Yeah, it's such a weird situation because like I don't have friends that I grew up with there or anything, so it's just like and I'm the only child that goes home for Christmas, so it's like what do I do?
Yep. Oh my God.
But we watched have you heard of what's it called, Being the Ricardos?
No.
It's on Prime. It's like free, and it's all about I Love Lucy. Like I used to watch I Love Lucy when I was a kid.
Cute.
And it's so good. It's of course, like now that I'm talking about it, I can't think of the names. Oh my God, what is her name? Literally the most famous actress ever. But anyways, it goes into like a week of filming.
Meryl Streep.
No, she's in Big Little Lies.
Nicole Kidman.
Yes, Nicole Kidman. Literally can't. It's like when I'm on the spot, my brain does not function.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
Yeah. And also I don't know most celebrities, but I do know her at this point.
Wait, I feel like I saw like a preview for that, but I feel like it was on HBO. So maybe that's not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no, it was on Prime, but it was so good. Did you ever watch I Love Lucy when you were a kid?
Yeah, I was obsessed with Lucille Ball. I did a project on her in 7th grade.
You have to watch it. I feel like it made me think of her so differently, like in a good way. And it goes into like a week of their life filming an episode.
They have like all the footage.
No, it's mostly it's like a acting thing, but there's like a little bit of documentary vibes where at the beginning and like throughout they kind of interview people that I think were a part of the set or
it's
something.
Like based on.
Yeah. So it's just so good. And it made me just view her so differently in a good way. I was like, damn, she's like a badass. Like that show was because of her. Like she did everything herself and she just could like envision scenes and they were talking about it and be like, no, we're going to do this instead. We're going to do this. No, you got to come in early and we do this. And it's just like,
I was literally obsessed with her. I would go to the library and rent I Love Lucy.
Oh my God. Wait, on like a VHS tape?
Yep.
World.
I loved her so much.
Yeah, she's iconic. I think this will make you love her even more too. Because
I guess that's a good one.
I didn't really know her personality outside of I Love Lucy. I just like watched it and like liked the show.
Yeah, that's great. I watched a documentary too about Beanie Babies, and I would
no one was telling you about that.
It's so good.
It is. Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Fucking insane. Especially like just as a kid who just enjoyed them for what they were. Like,
yeah,
it's wild. It's so wild.
Isn't it about women who like collected them or something and spent a shit ton of money on them?
Yes. And who were all like, this will never end. And then like, of course it did. But Colleen was in it. Ballinger.
Really?
Yeah, like at the end, because she had made a YouTube video like going through her Beanie Baby collection. And so they like she's in it for like 2 minutes, just like funny and like a little interview. But I was like, oh, and it's at the very end of it, like literally in the last like 5 minutes.
Oh my God, I'll have to watch. Is it like a movie documentary or episodes?
A movie documentary. Oh, it was
perfect.
Like an hour and a half. It was really good.
Oh my God, maybe I'll watch it after. It's like rainy and gross here. So
yeah, you gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we get into anything more, I want to thank one of the sponsors of today's podcast episode, Athena Club. Ladies, you know how fucking annoying it can be shaving your legs. I cut myself every time I shave my legs, and I could like be doing it in the most perfect way possible.
And it gushes. Like you can't, and then the water hits it and it hurts.
Yeah, it's just a nightmare. But with Athena Club's razor, it's designed with built-in skin guards to help prevent razor burn while being gentle on curves. The razor blade is surrounded by a water-activated serum with shea butter and hyaluronic acid, which is a holy grail for skincare. The best part is the razor kit is only $9 and comes with 2 blade heads, a magnetic hook for shower storage, and your choice of a handle color. And the razor has 6 color options, but they also have black and white razors, which I've never seen before from other brands. They're really chic. I got the white one, like a bone color, and it is so gorgeous and just like fully goes with the aesthetic of my shower. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm telling you, it's just great.
Well, when you can't get ski boots, you get a good razor. That's a good color.
That's true. Plus, you'll never have to worry about running out of refills or being stuck with dull, overused razors. You can choose how often replacement blades are sent to you with free shipping. That means fresh, ready-to-use razors will always arrive right when you need them. So convenient. Truly the best. Also, you have to try their Cloud Shave Foam. I hadn't used shave foam in so long. Like I literally would just use water to shave my legs. But it's truly a premium experience using the shave foam, and it helps nourish your skin while you shave. So show your skin you care with the Athena Club Razor Kit. Sign up today and you'll get 20% off your first order. Just go to athenaclub.com and use promo code OnlyFriends. That's ATHENACLUB.com with promo code OnlyFriends for 20% off.
Love it.
Okay. But yeah, you gotta watch the Beanie Baby.
Oh, I literally probably will after this, like when I'm waiting for your footage to be sent to me. I'll be on that. No, it's funny because Nolan like started it and he gets really triggered by like white women who just bitch about money and stuff. Like I think it's
doing that.
Well, not bitch about money, but I think that they just like, I don't know. I've never seen it, so I don't know. But he was just like annoyed with it for some reason. And I'm curious if I will understand why, but I don't think I will because like I love Real Housewives and stuff like that. And
I mean, it's
like,
not,
I can't even.
It's like not like that at all. These are all like Midwest ladies who just like needed a hobby.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think it was something to do with just like spending a ton of money and just being like, it's so funny how much money I spent. And he's like, but there's people that, I don't know. He's just very like
interesting.
Yeah. Which so.
Well, if they didn't spend it, we wouldn't have gotten the documentary.
Yeah.
So.
And I need something to watch today.
It's really good. And then I'm trying to think of what else I watched that I could tell you. I've only been watching Emily in Paris, Yellowstone. I watched the Beanie Baby thing. Oh, I started Selling Sunset Tampa.
Oh, I watched the first 2 episodes too.
Oh, yeah. I just watched both of them yesterday while Tim and Laura were napping.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little different just because you got to learn a whole new character.
Like cast, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be good. I follow Selling Sunset on Reddit because like obviously the show, like I have been watching it and
totally
people really like it on there. So I'll probably keep watching it.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the first 2 episodes and I was like, oh, thank God. And like the houses on there are fucking insane.
I know, especially like compared to here. I feel like in LA, they're all kind of the same, like open concept, white and just like modern. And theirs are like
these
are
like
variety
mansions that Tom Brady lives in.
Yeah, they're huge.
But like they go for the same price as like our houses here that are like 1,500 square feet.
I know. So annoying. I watched, have you heard of, or have you seen any of the episodes of 20 somethings in Austin?
Yes. Yeah. I watched that.
Oh my God. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's
really
like a very wholesome, like real world vibe.
Yeah, I started that actually last night when we came downstairs and I watched like 4 episodes.
Oh my God. It's so good. I had it on last week. I was just like, I had something on to just like fall asleep to because I like having it on when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
And I ended up like staying up and I just kept watching it. I was like, this is so good.
That was like me last night. Did you watch the whole thing?
I feel like I've watched a lot of like random episodes all the way through. Like I hadn't like sat and like actually watched them all, if that makes sense, because I'd like turn it on when I was in Vegas and like I'd catch episodes.
Got it.
But I love what's her name? Isha and Michael. Oh my God. They're the cutest couple I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, well, spoiler alert.
What? Oh, sorry. Well, I feel like it's like you can binge it. It's been out for like a week or 2.
No, saying spoiler alert to me.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
She like said she had a crush on him. I don't know. He like kind of freaks me out.
Was it the comedy thing?
Yeah, I got so freaked out after because when they first introduced him, so he's like this like weird, like very nerdy guy who like has not really been like super intimate with women. And so his whole plot line is like, I'm going to try to find a girl. But then every episode, he seemed like so normal, I feel like in the first episode. And I was like, oh, he's cute. But then he just gets like so awkward and weird in a way that I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable. Like one of the jokes he told he's trying to be a stand-up comedian also. And a joke he told, he was like, so we have hand jobs and foot jobs. I think that we should change sex to pussy jobs. And I was like, okay, this guy is freaking me out. And
fair enough. But I saw when he was like throwing shit around his room and I was like, okay,
oh my God,
like, I can't.
Yes.
But I really liked him later on. Like he really grew on me.
I've only seen up until the point where she is like, I think he's like kind of cute and I have a crush on him. And then they're like flirting and he like cannot pick up on any flirtation or like any vibes that women give off. So it's just like really awkward to watch.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I didn't even think that you hadn't gotten to that. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But it's like funny too, because a lot of the cast will just like randomly show up on my For You page now on TikTok. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
They're all so cute. I've only watched like 3 or 4 episodes, but that one girl from Florida, the Latina girl, I love her. I'm obsessed with her.
I know, she's the cutest.
I don't know any of their names.
I know, I don't either. I normally don't until like the last episode because I can't remember. But the girl
except for Kiki. I love Kiki.
See, can't.
He's the guy who like he's from Arkansas and he just is like coming into his own. He was never really able to be like fully gay there.
Oh, yes. Love him. He's obsessed. So sweet. I love the group of people they chose. I feel like it's so wholesome. It's almost like the real world, but less like crazy.
They're all so cute, like so sweet.
I know. Who's the girl? The girl that's been divorced. She says in the first episode.
Oh, yeah. She kind of like bothers me.
Does she?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Her whole thing is like, I just got divorced, so like I can't do anything. But then literally her entire plot line is like seducing their other roommate. And I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
she kind of like goes into it more. I think she gets to like a point where she's like, I can't continue these patterns. But I'm like, again, I was like, half watching like a lot of episodes, but
yeah.
I feel like you're not going to agree with me at all, but something about her face and her smile reminds me of Claudia, Phineas's girlfriend. Like
okay. Last night I was having the hardest time, and what came to me was Rachel McAdams, like very.
Oh, okay, I could see that,
but
it was definitely Claudia for me.
Okay, I'll have to, when I watch today, I'll look more into it. But the whole time, every time I looked at her, I thought the same thing. I was like, she reminds me so much of somebody.
Yeah, so crazy. I was like, oh wow, they look really, I think it's like the smile.
Okay, I'll have to watch and see.
Yeah, but super cute show. I'm in love with it.
Really
I'm gonna have
cute.
to like sit down and like fully watch every episode, but all the ones I saw were just like, and there's a lot of episodes too.
Oh, I didn't even look ahead. It just was like recommended, so I put it on, and then I was like, oh wait, this is good.
Yeah, no, I know. I wasn't expecting it to be. I thought it was gonna be like I like that with the way it's produced too. It's just very normal. It's just like a normal reality show. It's not like, I hate when there's a narrator for some reason and they kind of make these like dumb jokes. I just don't like how it's overproduced, and I just feel like it's the perfect.
It's so cute
show for me to like, a reality show for me to watch. I would assume they're probably gonna do it in a lot of different cities, which I think is such a good idea. It says
Austin on it specifically, so yeah, I feel like that too.
Yeah, it's just
so interesting though. Like every single person on it, except for like the people in California, are all from the South.
Oh, true.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's up with that?
I also grew to really like Bruce. I feel like you'll like him.
Oh no, I love Bruce.
Oh, okay. It's funny because I saw a TikTok of him before I saw this show, and I didn't even know he was on that show. It was just like on my For You page, and he was with someone else from another reality show, and they were like, when you both have shows out at the same time. And I like, this is so like judgmental of me, but I was like, oh, he looks like a douchebag. Like he looks like he's gonna like fuck around and.
Oh my God. No, he's like
he's so sweet. Yeah.
He's like such a sweetie.
I know. And just wait. I don't know if you've gotten to like what I'm thinking, but like, oh, I just loved him.
Yeah. He's like on it. They're all so fucking nice. That's the whole thing. I'm like,
yeah,
none of these people have given me like bad vibes.
I know. It's like not the Bad Girls Club.
No, I'm like, wait, why are they all so nice?
Did you ever watch the Bad Girls Club?
Not really.
Oh man. I wonder if like it'd still be good now. Because they would purposely pick girls who had a history of like
violence and stuff.
And they were like, one of the rules is if one of you hits anyone, you're out. And that was like the whole thing. They were like, they would get in fights and be like, I can't even hit you, and then some would and like get kicked out.
Totally. I think it's so nice too, because I'm so used to watching shows where like all these women are so mean to each other, and so seeing something that's like so wholesome and everyone is so kind to one another and they're all just like trying to make a new start for themselves. It's like a nice, endearing, wholesome show to watch.
I know. I was so pleasantly surprised.
So far, so good. I'm only on episode 4 though, so like maybe some things will hit the fan.
They all hate each other by the end.
Well, that pretty much sums up everything I've been watching and doing.
Same. I feel like Christmas was fine. It was good to like be home, quote unquote, but
wait, I didn't even tell you about my new obsession.
What?
So you saw that Emily in Paris gifting thing I got,
oh my God. I mean, I was obsessed looking at it, but...
Have you ever had a French 75?
No.
Carly, I'm literally obsessed. It's my new favorite drink. Like,
what is it?
It is gin.
Okay, I like gin.
And then Saint Germain, which is like a liqueur. I think it's just for like flavoring. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. And then you top it off with champagne.
Oh!
And you put like a little, no, you wouldn't know.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
And then you put like a little lemon juice in it. It is the best fucking thing I've ever had in my life.
Is it pretty refreshing tasting?
Yes.
Like an Aperol vibe?
Yes. I feel like when I was drinking it, and I was drinking it out of that like beautiful champagne flute, that like I was like transported to the 50s. I'm wearing like a beautiful black gown, like just like bedazzled with diamonds all over me. And I only ever want to feel like that in life. I literally was like, I'm going to have a party when we get home and it's going to be black tie and it's going to be a French 75 party. And I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God, I want to try it now. I'll have to have Nolan make me some.
Oh my God, fully obsessed.
So you don't have enough champagne where it's like hangover city?
Also, yeah, but like you probably want to get like a better champagne where it's not going to like, it's not like Cook's champagne.
Yeah.
I don't know what this kind was, but it's delicious, this champagne. It's called like something gold. but I was like, maybe it's like the champagne. Cause normally after a glass of champagne, like I immediately get a headache.
No, same. It's like not worth it ever.
But like, oh my God, so good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Truly my new drink of choice. It just makes you feel fancy.
Can you just like order that at a bar as like a normal drink?
Well, I posted it on my story and so many people were like, that's my mom's favorite drink. Oh, actually, Matt King's mom, I think, DM'd me too and was like, I love those.
Oh my God.
But I was like, maybe it's because I'm 30 now. Like maybe it just like tastes good with age. But so many people were like, oh my God, I love those. And I was like, I've never heard of this in my life. TJ's parents hadn't even heard of them ever.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's so many drinks I've just never heard of. I don't know if they're normal. One of the girls on that show we were just talking about, she was at a bar and she ordered a sidecar. And I was like, I've never heard of that. And I looked it up and it's like a normal, sounds good too. So I'm like, there's so many drinks.
Oh my God.
French 75.
I
feel like if I ordered that at a bar and they didn't know, they'd just be like, who is this asshole? It's like a French 75.
I know. That's why I'm like, oh, I gotta have a party. I'm having a French 75 party and everyone has to dress French.
I'm very ready for that.
Like if you show up as a mime, I don't even care.
Mime.
That's very Parisian.
I still have my mime outfit, I think.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like thinking about it just gets me excited. I'm like,
have you been drinking them like a lot since you got the thing, or is it all gone at this point?
Yeah, I had we went to get more supplies for them.
So wait, did you get a good champagne or do you still have the champagne?
No, we got a new champagne because we finished that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, but we had to get like another bottle of champagne and then other stuff. But I'm so excited because I'll be drinking those on New Year's. But prior to that, like I'd only been drinking White Russians because it's such a good like whole like a hearty wintry drink.
It's like a dessert too.
It's so fucking good.
Like,
I love
so
White Russians. Yeah.
I
feel like you can like only drink them in the cold. They just like remind me of winter.
Yeah, and it's like you can't really drink them if you're like drinking other things either.
Oh well, I was mixing and matching. I had 3 drinks one night. Also, the elevation here is like insane. So I have 1 drink and I'm like fucked up. And that one night I had the Emily in Paris night. I had a White Russian and then I had French 75, but then we ran out of like the gin or something, so it was just champagne. And I like the next morning I was like, oh my God, like I have a headache.
Yeah, like I'm fucked up,
but like not as bad as I thought it would be.
I'm such a sucker for champagne. Like all these reality shows I watch, they always drink champagne, like the Housewives or like
Heather Dubrow, like she's literally just like all I drink is champagne.
And like I always see it. I'm like, I want a glass so bad, but it's literally never worth it. Like 2 glasses and you're done.
I know Lexi, my friend Lexi, she is like a big champagne drinker. And I'm just like, God, you look so fucking cool.
I know. She's always like dressed to the nines. Like she always just looks, I bet she knows what a French 75 is.
Oh my God, she definitely does.
100%. Because she took us to that bar when we were in New York. All Aaron and I wanted was like a mixed
vodka
drink.
soda.
It was like literally a vodka soda. And we went to this, I don't know if we ever talked about on the podcast, the whole pizza experience.
I don't even know. Probably, but like we probably blacked it out. But to be fair, every bar that they wanted to bring us to, like it was during the time where there was limited capacity at places because of COVID. So there just weren't many options. And then we walked past this one and they were like, whatever, let's just go in here.
Yeah. And I thought the bar was cool. Like it was a cool concept. Yeah. It was like basically, what is it, like pre-prohibition or something like that? Yes. It was like no mixers, kind of like
speakeasy.
Like no juice. Yeah. So there was no like Sprite, soda water, like any type of mixer. It was all just like Erin got a Negroni for the first time and she was like, I just need a drink. And she tried it and she was like, this is disgusting.
Like I would have never, if I didn't have something that I needed to go to drunk, I probably would have just left it on the table.
Yeah.
But I was like, I have to
drink it.
Get a little liquid courage and drink this fucking nasty ass. It was so fucking gross. And Mark, we went with our friend Mark too. And he's just like, the way he explains things makes them sound so like you really want it. And he was like, oh yeah, the Negroni is classic. It has nodes of this and that. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Because like you got a tequila based drink, but I was like, I can't do tequila. And so then I got the Negroni and it literally was like, this is fucking repulsive. This is the grossest thing I've ever had.
It's definitely an acquired taste. I think Nolan made us months and months ago and I didn't really like it at first. And now I can drink them and I kind of like, I wonder if they is an Aperol Spritz, like, does that include, I wonder if they would have had that there. I guess I don't know exactly what's in it.
No, because I think they probably put like soda water in it or something.
Okay.
Like
how annoying.
Hence the spritz.
You're right.
You got to try a French 75.
Oh my God, no, I will. We should just have a night where we...
No, I'm literally going to throw a party.
Okay, perfect.
You don't
I wish you were here
understand.
for New Year's. That could be your New Year's party.
I know.
When do you get back? I forget.
The 3rd.
The 3rd, okay.
But not until like the night because the flights are so weird.
Oh, right. From the tiny little baby airport.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we move on, we'll say thank you to our sponsor, Splendid Spoon. We all know we are what we eat, but we also know how hard it is to plan and prep each week. Splendid Spoon will send you plant-based, gluten-free, ready-made meals delivered right to your door. Saves you a trip to the grocery store, as well as having to buy specialty ingredients that can add up. Splendid Spoon believes in plant-based eating as the single most effective tool we have to feel our best day in and day out. When you make a habit out of plant-based eating, it allows you to be the best version of yourself with the side benefits like more energy, weight loss, improved sleep, and better skin. They have really good food, and it's nice because when they send it, most of it's like frozen. So at any point you can start de-thawing it if you feel like you're going to eat it that week. But they have really good food. But my favorite thing that they sent us was the mint chip smoothie. It was so freaking good. Like I was so sad. I think I got 2 and I was like, definitely need to get more because it tastes like literally a dessert and it's a smoothie with like a lot of benefits in it. And so good. And it's nice because a lot of those like food delivery places, like you just throw it in your fridge and it can go bad after a week if you don't use it all. So I do like that a lot about them. Get started and save $35 on your first order of delicious plant-based meals at splendidspoon.com/onlyfriends. That's splendidspoon.com/onlyfriends to save $35 on your first order. That's only $6.66 per meal. Thank you, Splendid Spoon, for sponsoring this podcast.
Gracias, Splendid Spoon.
Thank you for the delicious smoothies.
Okay. This day in history, so boring. And I realized it's because like it's the end of the year and the music industry closes and like no one's putting out movies. So like there was like only 3 rows and normally there's like 10 plus.
Oh my God.
So I was like, oh, duh, that's why nothing's happening. But so I did look up something fun. And this day in history, Radio City Music Hall was opened to the world.
Oh my God. Wait, should I guess the year?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you started 19.
Yeah.
1938.
So close.
Really?
1932.
Oh my God.
Very cool.
Yeah, I know so much about it.
Fun. We've been there. We went there for the VMAs and that was really fun.
I know. And you could just feel how historic it was.
Oh my God. It's so pretty. Just the signage and everything. Really cool.
Yeah. And they just have like, I mean, I'm sure they have like shows there and stuff.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's an iconic place and artists are so excited to have a show there because it's like, oh my God.
Yes.
Radio Hall.
And speaking of shows, Chicago, the movie film came out this day in history in 2002. Such a good classic.
Wow.
I love.
So my mom and I watched Elf. This is like not to do with this, but she was like, when did this come out? And I was like, I feel like I was in high school and I looked up, it was 2003.
I know. It's crazy. Will Ferrell's such a baby in it.
I know. No, he looks like so young.
I know.
And I will say, wild. I feel like that was my first time like really watching it all the way through and like remembering it.
Oh my God. I watch it every year. TJ's mom was so funny. It like popped up on the screen. She's like, I'm not watching this freaking Elf.
Why?
I was like, don't worry. I already watched it. You're fine.
Does she like hate the movie?
Yeah. It's just like too overhyped, I think, for her.
I know. I get that.
They prefer a good classic cheesy Hallmark.
That's fair.
I just love Elf so much. It's so funny. Zooey Deschanel's a literal child in it. Like she looks like a baby-faced angel.
Oh, she's so her eyes. I can't.
I know. And then a little funny one that came out this day in history is Chasing Cameron.
Oh my God. That is like fully wasn't in my brain.
I know. We watched it.
Right. So that was on Netflix, right?
Yes.
And it was like a documentary. Was it Cameron Dallas on tour? I can't really remember.
Yeah, it was. I remember it was like him on tour and then like sometimes the like boys would be in it. So fucking funny. We watched that. It was in 2016. We definitely watched it like in our living room.
Yeah.
maybe on the air mattress, but that was, part of our life.
Those kinds of documentaries are just like always the best.
So good.
Especially I love a pop culture documentary, even if it's like an influencer.
One Direction. Oh my God.
I know.
Go watch that if you haven't. Okay. And then I thought this was a pretty topical birthday for you, Jude Law.
Oh my God, my favorite actor, who I recognized when I watched The Holiday.
When did you recognize him? Were you like, this is
right
Jude
away.
Law?
So I just saw The Holiday for the first
when
time.
The credits were rolling at the end and it said his name.
And then I put it together and I was like, that was him. Erin always talks about The Holiday, like her favorite Christmas movie. And so I was like, okay, I need to watch it because I feel like I need to like see these movies that I just have never seen before because I'm missing something. And it was at the beginning when they show him in the bar, like the first probably like 10 minutes of the show. And I was like, I think that's Jude Law. And like, I don't know why I just like said that in my head. And then I didn't think about it until the credits. And I was like, oh, it was like, I forgot I even.
Oh, he's so handsome and dreamy.
I know. He's when he cries.
I saw something that was actually so interesting that I had to immediately stop reading because I was like, this will ruin this movie for me forever.
Oh,
but it was like The Holiday. I forget what the article was titled, but it was like The Holiday was really like a murder documentary or something. And they were saying that like Jude Law and Iris basically like set up Cameron Diaz's character and like scoped her out. And then Jude Law was going to like get her to fall in love with him and then murder her so that they could keep all of her stuff in America. Like her house, her home, like all of these things. I was like,
wait,
this
that was like
insane.
the original plot.
No. This is just like someone, like a Reddit person being like,
oh my God. I thought you were saying that was like their original plot. I was like, what the fuck? How did it change so much?
That's like someone's interpretation of like what could have happened if they kept the movie going. And I was like, that's like so insane. Please just enjoy it for what it is.
I saw a TikTok and I'm so pissed. You know, do you ever do this on TikTok where you want to go to save it and as you do it, your hand hits the refresh? It is the most frustrating thing in the entire world.
So annoying.
Because I was going to send it to you. It was this girl and she was like, when you live near the Holiday house, and it's like she's like the gates at that house. I bet I could find it if I just searched. But
maybe we'll do that for a YouTube video. We'll go to that house.
Holiday house.
I also read another article that said that Cameron Diaz, you know, the scene of her like running back to him.
Yeah.
She said that took them 7 days to film. And she ran like 10 miles a day and they wound up cutting like most of it.
Wait, why did it take so long to film?
I don't know. Just
just her running?
Yeah, because they would go through like bigger fields and she'd be in like high heels and like they had it much more dramatic at first, making it look like she had to run like a shit ton. My God. And like, you know how annoying it is. Like to us, it's just like, why would this take 2 hours to do something when like even we have to go film something and then it takes like 10 and we're like, what?
Yeah. No, I can't imagine movies are just like all day for like one scene.
I know. And she was like, that was the best shape I've ever been in my life because of that.
Damn, I bet.
And then another birthday that I thought's like pretty monumental is Ted Danson's birthday. He's 74 years old today. Do you know who Ted Danson is?
I don't. I was literally about to Google it.
Okay. Why don't you Google him? Because I can't send it to you because my computer's broken.
Oh, we have to talk about your computer.
Well, it's really easy. TJ downloaded something on my computer and then it logged me out of my iMessage on my computer. And for some reason, my Apple ID isn't working to like log me back in. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to reset the password and then get logged out of everything on my phone and then have to do it all on my computer.
Okay. I thought you meant because Erin told me that her iMessage wasn't working and her computer always shits out in like December. I thought you meant it was TJ's fault that it always shits out in December. I was like, what is he doing to your computer?
No. Yeah, he downloaded something. I don't know what it is, but it locked me out.
Yes, I definitely know his face. Like he'd be one of those people if we did our celebrity trivia, I'd be like, I know his face, but no idea what his name is.
Okay. He's like a pretty iconic guy.
Yeah, totally.
We've been watching the new Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's in like all of it, but
okay.
He's so funny. He was also, did you ever watch The Good Place?
Yes, that's where I know him from.
Okay. That's what I thought. I remember you watched a little
I like binged it when we flew back from Vietnam.
Yes. He's great. We stand. Okay. Should we move on to some celeb news?
Let's do it.
Okay. As to keep up with all of our Kim Kardashian news.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, this one really grinded my gears today. Kanye West makes his move on Kim's block. Howdy, neighbor. Kanye West seems to be acknowledging he can't pull his marriage out of the fire, so he's reportedly moving a stone's throw from his former family home so he can effectively co-parent with Kim. Kanye bought a $4.5 million home across the street from his estranged wife, which... Can I tell you how I saw this news? I follow an account on Instagram. It's called like Houses of Celebs. Mm-hmm. And it was like Kanye West bought this house. This house is a literal piece of trash. And he paid like almost $500,000 over the asking price just to make sure he got it. The fact that this house is he paid $4.5 million for it is literally insane. I'll have to send you the photos of it because it's just like so outdated, like just wild, truly wild.
Interesting. I guess continue.
That's pretty much it. I just regurgitated what I knew about it.
Oh, okay. I just like wonder what their conversations are like. I mean, and also I feel like what did it say was he was across the street?
Yes, literally across the street.
I wonder if like that across the street is the same. Like, I feel like it's a lot different than like our across the street.
Absolutely. Well, it's because like they all live in the same neighborhood anyway, but I don't know.
It's hard to say because like maybe they talked about it and she was like, oh, that'd be good for the kids. Sure. Like maybe it'll be good. But at the same time, if it's the other way and he just did it to be like, no, I'm staying here, then that's like really scary in my opinion.
Well, because their house that they built together is massive. Their property is massive. There's like a gate to even get in. So it's not like he's just like a hop, skip, and a jump away. Right. Like it's going to take some measures. And like, of course, the convenience will be so nice. Totally. And I do think it's good for like the children, for them to be like so close. But I just don't see him having the intentions of it being for the kids. Like I genuinely am just like, he's obsessed with Kim and he wants her to be miserable. Like based on his behavior that he's been portraying like these past few months, like just let her be happy.
Yeah. Cause I think if it wasn't for all the other things that he's been doing and saying publicly, it would have been like, I wouldn't have even thought twice about it.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's so openly like, I'm going to get her back and we're not even really divorced and our kids don't want us to, it's like, okay, let's not say that all publicly.
It's like, based on your property, like the size of it, you could live farther down the street. Like it's not going to make a difference if you're like one house away or like 10 minutes down the road. Like
but also if it's really shitty, like, well, I don't know. I don't want to say shitty, but like if it's not like a nice house to move into, I wonder if he's going to like gut it and he won't even like move in there. Will. So he probably won't even move in there for like another year or two.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely going to renovate the whole thing. Like I just sent it to you on Instagram. We can put pictures. Okay. I'll post it on the Patreon, but it's like so insane that like,
oh, should I just look at it? My phone's on airplane mode. I can't even, it'll take a minute, but
it's just pretty interesting. I don't know.
I know. I'm curious what their group chats are saying. I'm curious what their conversation is like. I'm curious how Kim feels. I could see it. Honestly, I could see it going either way. Like either it's a good thing that they're doing for the kids, or it's like, holy shit. She's in like a prison. Yeah. Like I'm sure it's not as close as we think it is, but it's like, oh my God, I don't want to like drive by an ex's house every single day and like see who's there and like see them leaving. And I don't know.
He also has like 10 homes. Like he just bought that house in Malibu or whatever. And then he has all those houses in Montana. I mean, of course he should have an LA based space just to like be close to his kids, but
have a place to go.
Make it a little farther for the mother of your children who, I don't know, maybe wants some like privacy.
Yeah. Very interesting. I guess it will be good for like, I don't know, holidays. Like if they want to go back and forth, they can just like, go back and forth easily. I think that's a good thing, but who knows?
We'll see.
Yikers.
Okay. In some more shocking news, did you see that Tina Louise and Brett broke up?
Yes. At the same time? as
Yes.
Jason and Chrishell?
So Jason and Chrishell from Selling Sunset, they were in a relationship and they broke up because Jason did not want to start a family. Right. That's like basically what Chrishell said. She was like, I'm ready in my life to like have kids, start a family. And this is literally the exact same for this couple.
So interesting. Like, do you think they all got together and were like, okay, what are the goals for the future? Like,
yeah, it says Tina Louise says her split with Brett Oppenheim was sparked by his brother's breakup with their Selling Sunset co-star Chrishell. And it turns out Brett and his twin have similar feelings. I bet that Tina like probably brought up like, oh, that's so crazy. He doesn't want to have children. And then I bet Brett was like, I don't either.
Right. Or they were like, okay, maybe we need to talk about this too, because we don't even know where we're at with kids. Like, how do you feel?
It says, Tina says things got to the point where she wanted to take the next step in the relationship, but Brett wasn't ready. And starting a family was the sticking point.
Dang.
There's like an interview with her on TMZ. So she's one of the owners of Sugar Taco, by the way.
Oh, the churro donut place. So good.
Yeah. So fucking good. Like Chrishell and Jason, Tina says she will remain friends with Brett despite breaking up.
That is so crazy. Imagine being a twin, like going through a breakup at the same time for the same reason.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So interesting.
Wait, I'm looking at this slideshow. Okay, wait. Brett posted on his Instagram. Ew, they're so fucking weird. He posted a carousel of photos of them. And the first one, it's a picture of them. And it says, Tina is the most genuine, ... Next photo, loving, ... Beautiful woman I could have ever dreamed of, ... With the most breathtaking smile, ... And I will always love her and be her friend. Like, what kind of breakup pose? That is so weird. These men.
I don't know.
They're out of control.
I know. It's weird. But they do seem like really good guys, which is good.
Totally.
I do think that Chrishell and Jason will actually be friends, especially because they have to work together. And they didn't break up for like a bad reason where someone did something.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I don't know. I feel like they'll still be friends, but I don't know anything about Brett and Tina.
It's also like neither of them were dating for that long. Like Brett and Tina were dating for longer than Chrishell and Jason, I believe, and they were only dating for 8 months.
Okay. So it's not like
I mean, I'd probably be like, I'm not ready for a family either.
Yeah, but like, bitch, I don't even know you that well.
Yeah. So that's what I've got for celeb news. It's been quiet. Christmas has been quiet.
I feel like just the holidays and nothing crazy is really happening.
But, you know, you guys are so lucky that every week Kanye does something that makes it onto the podcast.
He really gets our podcast.
Oh my God. Wait, this car driving by right now. Holy shit. Oh my God. The tires. I hope I get it. A truck just drove by and the tires were like literal triangles.
What? Like the shape of the tire?
Yes. Oh my God. Because it's probably like chains or something. Wait, this is so funny. I got it. I'll send it to you. Okay. Oh my God. It just looked so funny driving by. That is so weird. It's so funny being here because it's just shit you would never see like anywhere else.
Yeah. Like I don't even know I need to like see it. I can't even comprehend what you mean by
I just sent it
I see.
to you. So.
Oh, what the hell? They said, funny. I'm not getting stuck in the snow.
Yeah. Really funny.
Well, if you're watching, you can see it, but if you're listening, sorry, you'll have to watch the video.
Yeah, it's just a car with triangle wheels. Well, before we get into Am I the Asshole, I'm going to thank our next sponsor, Mac Weldon. The holiday season is here, and with it come the yearly questions of what do I wear to non-ugly sweater parties, and how do I maximize my time savoring holiday moments and minimize my time shopping for gifts? Fear not, weary holiday wanderer. Mac Weldon has all the answers, whether it's an office party, a party with family and friends, or just a holiday party of you, your couch, and a game on TV. Mac Weldon has all the essentials to keep you stylish and comfortable throughout the season, and their innovative daily wear system has taken the hard work out of outfit planning with pieces designed to work together for any occasion, saving you time and sparing you any extra holiday stress. We're talking top-notch tops, best-selling bottoms, and underwear and accessories that will please even the scroogiest guys on your list. With Mac Weldon, your holiday heavy lifting will become complete within minutes. And they have these Ace sweatshirts and sweatpants, and it's called a warm knit collection, and it's really perfect for like holiday gifts, any type of gifts really, because it's going to be so cozy. And I think it's just like you can't go wrong with cozy stuff in terms of gifting, because who's not going to want that, honestly? And they have like so many cute like basics and little Henley tops that I really like. And I just fully stan a warm knit cozy piece.
Oh yeah. Like I'm always in something cozy unless I'm leaving the house. So love that for us.
Yeah. We love being cozy. It basically pairs super soft, high performance fabric with unmatched style. And these have become the pieces that we live in, whether we're hanging at home or running errands around town. This former sweats skeptic has a new outlook. Don't sweat it. Just trust Mac Weldon. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of the cold. Like truly here, guys. I have a literal heat pack on my shoulders right now. Feeling like a walking popsicle just doesn't suit me, but with Mac Weldon's warm knit collection that features shirts, vests, pajama pants, and more, chilly winter days, put them behind you. They use innovative technology that uses your own body heat to keep you at the perfect temperature. These products from Mac Weldon will have you saying something you never thought you would. You're ready for the cold. A gift set, what a concept. One gift that holds many gifts inside, and no one is doing better gift sets this holiday season than Mac Weldon. With limited edition color drops and a bevy of new releases, their holiday gift sets are the perfect present for any guy on your list. This holiday season, every guy deserves to wear unforgettable clothes that he loves for the moments with loved ones that he'll never forget. Also, like you just steal them. Like, I am a woman, but I will wear these, you know? Just buy them for your significant other so that you can wear them yourself, because they are literally that comfortable.
That's what we do. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls wear their man's clothes.
Yes.
And specifically sweats.
For 20% off your first order, visit macweldon.com/onlyfriends and enter promo code onlyfriends. That's macweldon.com/onlyfriends, promo code onlyfriends for 20% off. Mac Weldon, get it right this holiday season. And get cozy.
Okay. Are we ready? I have a good one.
Ooh, yeah. A little am I the asshole action.
Yes. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay back my cousin after my baby ruined her blouse? I gave birth 4 weeks ago, and we decided to have a baby ceremony where everyone gets to meet our lovely daughter, Charlotte. My cousin Alice and her parents were among the guests. The first thing I'll say about her is that she has expensive taste. She's the sort of person who has a minimum price range for how much she spends on clothing. She doesn't own anything that isn't designer and has some items of clothing that cost thousands. She is a banker that still lives with her parents, so she can afford that lifestyle. It was Alice. I know, I don't know.
A banker.
Like, do bankers make a ton of money? I don't know.
I had no idea. Like, she must be a really like high-end banker.
Yeah. Plus she lives at home, so I feel like she's not like spending a lot on like rent.
But like to
mortgage.
only wear designer, like
I know.
You must have a fucking massive income. Sorry, This is like blowing my mind.
Okay, it was Alice's turn to hold the baby, and she was happy to at first, but suddenly Charlotte vomited on her. Alice handed Charlotte back to me and ran off crying, and spent the rest of the event crying in the car. I went to see her to apologize, but she didn't want to hear any of it. My mom gave her one of her shirts, which was too big for her, and she felt completely upset and humiliated. Today, I got a call from my mom saying that she'd been on the phone with her sister, Alice's mom, saying that they want me to reimburse the cost of the blouse, 1,800 euros, which is like $2,000-ish.
Yeah.
Since it was completely ruined. I have said no. At the end of the day, we all know what babies can be like. She took a risk wearing something so expensive, knowing a baby was nearby, and unfortunately it backfired. I feel bad for her, but it was not my fault. Am I doing the right thing by refusing to pay up?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like for me, my instinct is like, I'll pay for it. But that's being too nice.
Oh my God, I'd literally slap you across the face if you ever offered to do that. That's insane.
I mean, I think in this situation it's different because it's like a $2,000 shirt. Like I just have this like weird responsibility if like my cat were to like do something, or like if I had a baby and did something, I'd be like, I'm sorry, like it's my baby's fault. But I think this is different because you can't hold a baby in a $2,000 shirt and not think it's going to do anything. Okay,
this is my thing. So you're going around living your life only wearing designer, and you expect nothing to ever happen to it. Like
That's very true.
Buy a $2,000 shirt and not expect to like spill something on it or like literally get something on it. That is your decision in life to buy super expensive clothes. Ergo, you have to deal with all the hazards that come along. Like I've owned like some things that like cost like a little bit more. And like, yeah, it sucks when shit happens to them, but like
it's just
I
like
bought
what
it.
Happens.
Yeah. It's like, okay, if the baby crashed your fucking car, sure. But like it's a baby. It's a baby.
Yeah,
like,
I do think it's also odd that she like ran off crying and spent the whole rest of the event. Like, I think there's a lot under the surface that's going on here that she's like upset by this.
She's probably crying because she probably spent her whole fucking paycheck on that $2,000 shirt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think she's an asshole at all. I don't think she should pay her back. No. I was just saying that like my instinct when anything like that happens, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like a person who I just need to fix things. I don't want anyone to be upset. So I feel like my instinct would be like, I'll pay you back. But I don't think that I should do that.
Oh, I'd just be like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like I'll help you clean
my baby, and it's a baby.
I also don't couldn't she just like take it to a dry cleaner?
Yes.
So like why?
It's crazy.
I don't get it.
Well, maybe that's what they were. Well, I guess she did say it was $2,000.
Well, she wanted a reimbursement for the shirt.
That's like fucked up. That's like, so.
Don't wear your Gucci shirts to my house when it might.
And the fact, like, did it say it came from her mom too? Like, not even her.
Yeah, her mom.
That's so embarrassing. Like,
I know.
Grow up.
I know.
If you're gonna buy a $2,000 shirt, you need to grow up.
I wonder. Did it say how old she was? I don't think so. No, I'm really curious if she's like 22 or like 30. You know, like
I know.
What's the vibe here?
I don't know. My whole thing, like, here's the thing. If it was like a 2-year-old and the 2-year-old took scissors to the shirt, like, then I would feel like shit.
Okay,
you know,
yes. Yeah.
If it's something that could be like avoided, but like I said, this is a hazard with a baby.
Yeah.
And like you wanted to hold it, and maybe you should have put like a towel on your shirt so that it wouldn't have thrown up on you.
Yeah. No, that's such a good point. If I had a kid and went out of its way to do something like that, would pay back.
Yes, 1,000%. I would be
that's like an accident, you know?
Yes.
I mean,
it'd be like if you accidentally spilt like a wine on your shirt.
Yeah.
It's like it's fully an accident. But
I think, sorry, cut you off.
Just like, if it was something that was like maliciously done, even though like a 2-year-old cutting isn't malicious, it's just them being like a 2-year-old, but it's a totally different thing than like a baby who can't even function on its own, like accidentally just doing normal bodily human function while you're holding it.
Putting myself in her shoes, like I would never expect to be compensated for that.
No, it's nuts.
Yeah, it is nuts.
She's the asshole.
Alice is
for
the
not
asshole.
Even having a conversation with you about it, but to then like have her mom fucking email you, like, get a life.
Know.
Grow up,
Alice.
That's so funny. My grandmother's name is Alice, and TJ's grandmother's name is Charlotte.
Oh my God, it's them.
So it was pretty interesting to listen to that and picture.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Really picturing like my dead grandmother and TJ's like old grandmother
fighting over a designer
conversation. Yeah. Okay. Where do I want to start? I got some good ones today.
Oh, we love a juicy moment.
Okay, I thought this one was pretty interesting. Every year for over I forget what the title was, but it was like, am I the asshole for like not letting my family bring their kids to Christmas or something?
Oh, okay.
Every year for over a decade, my siblings, their ages are 43, 40, 33, and he is 43.
Okay.
Have breakfast on Christmas morning. They've always been hosted at my home, no kids, or my sister's home, 2 children, more adults, every year. As we are organizing the breakfast in the days and weeks leading up to the holiday, we are reminded by the respective host that it is siblings and spouses only, neither children nor parents. Every year, my youngest brother, 2 children, 11 and 8, and his wife either ignore the rule or get upset about the rule and don't show up. This year, when advising of the location more than a week before, I reminded my brother of the rule. He acted as if he'd never heard of such a request. I do understand that finding a babysitter during the holidays can be tough. I suggested he ask our mother or his mother-in-law or anyone else if they could watch the kids for a couple of hours if they weren't busy. On Christmas Eve, I asked his wife if they were coming. She said they were, along with my mom and sister and adult nephew, 18, with much of the other family present, including sister-in-law. We had a laugh about how my grandmother did the same with her siblings, not allowing kids, and how my niece and nephew were also excluded from ours. My mother mentioned she had wanted to carry on the tradition, but her siblings didn't care to. My nephew was very accepting of the tradition, both as a minor and still as an adult. Last night on Christmas Eve, my brother texted me and said if they could not bring the kids, they could not come. Our mother will be out of town with her husband's family for the morning, so I again suggested he ask his mother-in-law, as she lives nearby, and they are going directly there just 2 hours after our breakfast start time. He has still not replied, and breakfast starts in 45 minutes. My other siblings and I are saddened that he might not attend, but agree that our brother should respect the fact that this is the one time per year when it is just us. Am I the asshole? He would like to know.
No, I don't think so. I think that sounds like an amazing idea. Like not having any kids, like my dream.
Okay. It's so crazy because I was like, I don't think he's the asshole at all, especially since it's like a family tradition.
Yeah.
And I was reading the replies and every single person was like, you are the asshole.
Why?
Because they were just like, you're taking this away from children, like opening their gifts with their parents. You're going to do it on Christmas Day. But I feel like he's being very reasonable. He's like, okay, if you don't want to come, like we're sad, but like we don't want the kids here and we want it to be just time for us, which I honestly think is like pretty special. Like when in your life do you just get time with your siblings? Not that I have siblings to do that with, but I feel like that would be like a pretty special thing.
Yeah. And it's like you kind of lose that when you get older because you start having your own families. I think it's kind of cool
totally.
To like, I feel like I never see that with families who have kids who are married, have kids, like,
and they've been doing this for over 10 years. Like, it's not like it's like, hey, this year we're going to do the breakfast, but without children.
Yeah.
And like, it seems as though like this brother is the one who is always like bending the rules and bringing his kids anyway, which honestly, I think is kind of, he's the asshole for doing that. Cause it's like, either just don't go.
Yeah.
And like figure out a time to see them or like get over it. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's an asshole at all. I'm shocked that people say that he is.
Yeah, and it's not like their children are like babies, even though one of them wasn't even born at that time. But it's like I get that people want to like celebrate the morning of Christmas Day with their kids, and it's like, okay, if that's your personal choice, like do that then. But like I don't know, don't make them feel bad because they're like carrying on this tradition.
Yeah, I agree. Weird. I'm shocked. I want to read the replies now.
Some lady was like, oh, God forbid your brother was trying to break the tradition of trauma.
Oh my
And people were like, what? And they were like, what do you mean trauma? And they were like abandoning their children on Christmas morning. And I'm like, give me a fucking break. Like they'll see them in an hour.
Yeah. Like it's not like they're taking the whole day away.
Yeah.
It's like just a breakfast. Like I'm sure most little kids too will wake up at like 5 a.m. to do their whole Santa thing. Like I'm sure their breakfast is like a 10 a.m. You know what I mean? It's not like it's the first thing that they do in the morning. Like I would assume they're going to have the time to open the presents from or see the presents from Santa, open everything, have their moment, and then 100%. They can go to breakfast. Weird.
I agree. I don't know. It's just very strange to me, but I didn't think he was the asshole and I wanted to know what you thought. And
no, I didn't think so at all. Yeah, I know. I always get really tripped out when I have a really strong opinion. I'm like either yes or no. And then all the replies are something else because I'm like, wait, am I wrong? Like,
yeah, I don't know. To me, this just honestly seems like a nice, cute little thing that they do together to like, because I was also reading, he edited it a few times because so many people were like, you're the asshole. And he was like, well, one of our siblings doesn't live near us. He lives like 2,000 miles away. So they have to travel here and do all of that. And because they were like, why don't you just do it on Christmas Eve or like the following day? And they were like, this is just what works for us. And it's like, that's just what it's been like.
Yeah. I know. So I think it get tricky when siblings have their own families because they start wanting to do other things.
Totally.
They probably just don't all agree, but
it just seems like everyone else is on board for the no children rule. And this other brother needs to get the stick out of his ass.
Yeah. Or just don't go.
Yeah. Just don't bring them. Don't ruin everyone's breakfast.
Yeah. With freaking kids.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Should we do one more? It's been an hour and 12.
Or
I can save it for next week too.
We can end.
Okay. Yeah, I just have one more, but I can save it for next week. Oh, you got the the Whitey babies?
Yes, I do. Okay. Well, that is going to be it from us for today. But I did want to give a quick shout out to all our Whitey tier patrons. For those of you who don't know, we do have a Patreon account. We post 2 bonus episodes a month and a bunch of other content over there. So make sure that you are subscribed to that if that is something that you are interested in. And we have a fun little Discord community too that we are just always chatting in, and everyone in there is so sweet and so nice. I call it my safe space, and I just love it.
It's a safe space.
And if you're a part of the Whitey tier, you get your name shouted out on the podcast, and I am so sorry. I'm already going to apologize for all of the pronunciations of these names
every week.
Okay. Ulysses Mendoza, Tulu, Osli Ali, and Dalal Al-Romizan. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our little community over on Patreon. We love you so much, and have the best new year.
Yeah, we super appreciate it. We posted a video last week, and if you join right now, you can see like everything we've posted since we've started. And what was it? June, I think? May?
Yes,
June.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah, so there's a lot of videos,
Is this our 30th episode?
I think it is.
God. Oh my God.
Or was last week. I always get confused.
I know, I never know.
Yes,
today is. Oh my 30th. God.
Oh my God, it's our big 30.
It's our golden birthday.
We are both 30, so it's kind of cute.
Yeah. Oh my God, cute. Yeah. But we put out the audio version of the podcast on the Patreon on Monday, or audio and video on Monday. So you get the full thing on Mondays over on Patreon. And then Wednesday, audio comes out everywhere you listen to podcasts, and Thursday, the video version comes out on YouTube. So make sure that you're subscribed over there. It's just Only Friends on YouTube, and that's where it all is.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yay!
Thank you for being here, and we will talk at you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.